The last episode was masterpiece. I mean, this show, they put in all of their effort, their love, the thoughtfulness, everything. It's you can feel it. So I'm really excited. I love it. I love it. And I'm just, again, Oscar Isaac. I'm so thankful because I know, like, you know, he was someone, he's always been someone, but once you get into on the map with MCU, then that's when more people start to know who you are. So I'm really happy that people are starting to find out who he is. They're seeing his acting abilities, how he's going back and forth between Steven and Mark, and even when Khonshu was controlling him. And like, please go watch Ex Machina, go and watch Inside Llewyn Davis, Drive, what was the other one with Jessica Chastain? I know he just did one recently with Jessica Chastain again, but Annihilation, he's just fantastic. And so I'm just, all the love to him, and this has been a joy to watch. It really, really has. But welcome back. My name is Iman, and we're gonna jump right into Moon Knight, episode 5. Is this episode 5? Yes, episode 5, and I think this is the latest one so far. Wow. I mean, that was a complete shock. I don't know if he's actually in an asylum and there's a freaking hippopotamus nurse Egyptian god thing, so I don't know. We'll see. I may put this back on, I may not, I don't know. It's warm. I'm feeling the vibes from the show. I'm trying to give you the same vibes back, guys. But all right, I'm gonna count down for the full timer reactions, which you can find on Patreon. Those links are in the description box below if you're interested in having those perks or just supporting the channel. Aww, Tony Stark. The first movie, I just remember watching Iron Man in 2018 when I was in high school.
Your mind is violently vacillating between sense and nonsense. Picture this, all right? Your brain.
Oh my god, what the hell? He was beat up.
You're not a doctor. I feel real. I feel like a real doctor. It's not about me.
Yeah, okay, your ego's being hurt. You know, if you're a doctor, you went to school for years, so let him say you're not a doctor.
Be here today. How did you get here?
Yeah.
I took the bus. Like I always do.
But this is the weirdest office in the first place.
You told me that you were in a place that was oddly reminiscent of this office, except that it was in Egypt, right? And that you were with a...
I'm sorry, but if you're in an insane asylum and your doctor has an office like this, that's probably not someone who really gives two shits about his patients, just the money.
The struggling mind will often build places to seek shelter for different aspects of the self from our most traumatic memories.
Yeah, that is true.
This hippo could break down the walls between you and Steven, and we might finally understand. You were talking to me about a boy. You think you could tell me about that little boy?
Nah, little Mark.
Tell you what, I feel like $1 million. Never felt so good. I'm gonna see myself out. Thank you, doctor. I don't want to lose the good work we did. I am not your enemy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man! Wow, these meds are really amazing.
I'm afraid you're actually quite dead.
I'm sorry, what?
I have... Hold on a sec. It's been a minute since we've had a soul pass through here.
Why does her nail polish look familiar? Someone was wearing blue nail polish.
This is Taweret, goddess of women and children, and she's guiding us through our journey to the afterlife.
Oh my god.
This is the afterlife? The afterlife?
An afterlife, not the afterlife.
Okay, there's
Surprised
many.
how many intersectional planes of untethered consciousness exist.
Yeah.
Like the ancestral plane. Oh, just gorgeous.
Yeah, the ancestral plane is where Black Panther's father went, and...
Oh man, Dr. Harrow's right.
Dr. Harrow.
We go through here, there's gonna be a bunch of patients, and there's Crawley, probably about to yell, bingo!
Oh my God!
This is amazing.
Dad, where did you say we're going? We're sailing to our route. To the field of reeds, right, Towetti?
Ah, so he's the smart. If your heart's balanced in life, then you will spend eternity in paradise. The field of reeds.
Well, they're not balanced, though. She's grabbing their hearts.
Oh, goody! It worked! Look at that!
Oh my god.
If the scale's balanced by the time you end the journey, then a soul is permitted to pass into the field of reeds.
If it comes to it, kill the hippo.
He just goes to kill. You can't just kill everything.
It's like they each feel incomplete.
What does that mean?
Without balanced scales, the duet will eventually claim your soul.
Well, don't they need to just come together then?
This boat contains all of a life's memories. Now, I don't know what you two guys have been hiding. But
Oh,
my
boy.
advice, get in there and show each other the truth.
Oh, no. This is gonna be a lot. I already started with his mom. I'm very sure of that.
Oi, what's this? Steve, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna like revisit every single memory I've ever had?
Is that his dad?
Did you hear that?
Oh my god. He's gonna have to save his child self.
Just a creepy calf filled with dead bodies. That's all it is.
Goodness.
No prizes. Guessing whose room this is. Yours. Funny.
So these are all the people he's killed.
They were criminals, murderers, predators, the worst of the worst. Can't you wanted them punished? And you remember each person. You tried taking a life.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna haunt you.
What's your name there? Oh, hold on there. Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
Who's ready? Who's hungry? Roro?
Mom, come check out my drawing.
The goldfish.
I'm not hungry. Want to go to the cave? We'll eat later.
Boys.
So Mark and Steven, they're brothers.
Can you hear that, Dr. Grant? I sure do, Rosa.
Dr. Grant.
Mom said not to when it's raining. It'll be fine. Don't be a baby.
This is gonna be tough.
Oh, God, no. Don't go any further! The water's rising way too fast! Follow my voice! Boys! Boys!
So his little brother died.
I want him back. What are you doing here? You were supposed to keep him safe?
Stephen, let's go.
This is all your fault!
Stop, don't go up there!
Oh man, this is a lot.
She will get help. And we will fix this. You're supposed to fix this. Why haven't you?
I cannot lose another son. Please.
God, this is so sad, man.
Off me!
They fell into the sand.
Job was to raid an Egyptian tomb.
Is that Dr. El-Fouli, Layla's dad?
I tried to get them all away. But we didn't make it.
Oh. Yeah, Conscious said when I met you, you were barely a corpse.
I feel the pain inside of
God.
you. Ah.
He's like, I can use you.
Rise and live again as my Moon Knight.
What's going on?
Fear is spreading in the upper world. Unbalanced souls are being judged and condemned to the sands before their time. Oh, this is bad.
Is it Ahmed?
Can you send word to Layla? Please help us free Khonshu.
Are you sure you want to be with Concho again? Cyrus is not going to like this, but his gate is the only path back.
Give them their hearts. This episode has been a lot.
I'm just begging you, don't make us go there again. It's not worth it.
If Layla dies, that's on your head. It'll be all your fault.
Gosh.
There's only one way to know. You're gonna have to open up to Stephen. There can be no progress without understanding.
Open the door right now. Just let my mom. bloody hell. Look at the state of this place.
Oh, poor baby.
Stephen Grant has no fear. You made me up.
Why do you have to make him do
I want to
this?
see what she did. I want to see what she did.
Disgusting.
You're not meant to see that. You're not meant to see that. That's the whole point of you. What, you want to remember the truth that made your life a living hell? You're lying. You're just trying to upset me. But you've gotten to live thinking that she loved you, that she's still alive.
This episode's a lot. It's a lot.
What is that?
So she died, and there was no reconciliation between mother and son. God, this is a lot.
Oh, bollocks. Not again.
It's good
Hey,
for him
Mum.
to see
Hey, you all right?
himself like
Yeah,
this. He has to see the reality.
I am totally lost again. I don't know where I am. No, I know I did it again, but I don't know. I'm looking down a street.
This is a lot. This is like a lot.
All those horrible things that she said to you, she was wrong. It wasn't your fault. I shouldn't have brought him in that cave. I shouldn't have brought him in the cave. Hey, you were just a child. It wasn't your fault.
This is a lot. I'm sorry.
I cannot stop the inevitable. I was really rooting for you guys, but the unbalanced souls of the duat now must claim yours.
Okay, I'm not even in this place right now. I'm just in like... Oh my God.
I've got this too.
You gotta save yourself. Goodness. Oh no. Steven. This episode is just too much. Oh my God. Wow. The field of reeds. God, this episode. This is too wow. Oh. Wow. 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 That was a lot. That was very, like, different from Marvel. That was very dark. Very real. That was a lot. That was like, it was a lot. Like, it just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. It's like, yeah, I don't know where to start on it. This just rocked me a lot. Like that, it just hit me. Just starting out, like, I'm a mom of 2 boys, and they're about their ages. They're gonna be 7 and 10 shortly. So it's I can feel it. It's hit me. Because I always worry for their safety, and you know, that's what parents do. That's what moms do. And that's so sad. that is just so sad. And I think it's well done that they did this, because the truth is trauma comes out in so many different ways. And God, I don't know where to start on this one. It really hit me hard. This is heavy. Yeah, I mean, just with the breaks in reality, and you know, the story of who is the real one, who is the one that was made up, and who is the one that is actually, like, is it Mark or is it Steven? And Mark has needed Steven this whole time. He needed him to help him get out of his reality, because his reality was too intense. There was too much craziness going on. It's just, how can you handle that as a child? And so the brain works in mysterious ways, and it's a very Elliot Alderson situation from Mr. Robot. And you know, I love that there are shows like these that really dig deep into things that are really uncomfortable, which is children going through abuse, children dying, the trauma that the parents go through after that, and how they react to it. And you know, because the mom is in pain, but her pain is coming out in not the right way. Obviously, we know that. It's implied. We all know it, but she's suffering too, and that's the truth. And it's just sad that it came out in that way. It's very sad. And so the dad really tried to keep it together, and I mean, God, I commend him so much. I mean, it hurts, because this is, again, there's billions of us on this planet, and we all have our own story, and we all have our own, like, suffering, and you know, yeah, when stuff happens in your childhood, and like, I could relate to, you know, not that extreme of stuff, but it's just like, I remember for me, I had just a very big imagination, and I, you know, dissociate as a child, and so there's a lot of memories like I'm missing as a child, because just things were too stressful, so I had to go to my fantasy world. And so I can understand that, but not to like that where I was getting beaten like that or anything, no. But you know, when you're a kid, things are even more extreme and more it stays with you, and it's just sad. The world is not a perfect place. It's a place full of broken people, and I'm thankful that the MCU is tackling mental health issues and the ugly parts of it, because it gets ugly. It's not this romantic thing. And I suffer from my own stuff, like many of us do, and it's a process. It's what is it? Healing is not linear. It is just, you keep having to go. I know I'm reading the book about Miyazaki, and he just says it's just enduring. You know, you have scars, they heal, but they don't go away. You'll always have that. And so that's trauma. It will always be a part of you, but there's ways to make it less and less. But you have to accept it. And he had to accept his reality, and he had to face it face to face. He had to see himself, that was heartbreaking. And it's like, I'm just thinking of my kids. Like, I'm trying to do my best, really do my best, and be there and lift them up, and put, you know, because I know they're gonna be adults one day, you know. God willing, they grow and they live, and I'm alive, and I could see them. I'm sorry. So I could see them grow, and then, but to be that father in the window where he tried his best, but his son is now an alcoholic, and he has to see his son walking in the streets, talking to himself. I don't know. You guys, we don't know what people are going through. Please, please, please be kind. I mean, and I'm saying that to myself too. It's just, we get stuck in our own victimhood, you know, and that warps our view because some of us have been through a lot, and it's hard to like see others. But yeah, everyone's got a story, everyone's got their pain, and some of us and some people have a more intense stuff that they've been through, and you're lucky if you haven't, and you know, you gotta thank thank God, thank your lucky stars that you've never had to go through something like that. I thankfully haven't had to go through that. This was a heavy, hard-hitting episode. It was necessary. Mental health awareness is becoming much bigger. People are learning more about themselves. And that's why I'm trying to be more open about my autism and how that affects me and how that makes my brain work, because there's so many people out there who are on the spectrum who have suffered, because people on the spectrum suffer a lot of different abuse growing up because people are not understanding them. We need people to stand up. Someone's got to stand up. And now I've got the diagnosis. I know, and I can look back. I could think back to my childhood and really, yeah, I could see. I understand things clearly. It's like the piece of the puzzles all come together for me. And we got to stand up, and I got to stand up for that, like for others, so people can see, like, hey, life goes on. If you're a late diagnosis, all of that, it's okay. It's not easy. It's fucking hard. It's been really, 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 really hard. When you face yourself and you have to see everything that you've done that you were unaware of, and you were like not self-aware. I was not. And yet it's mind melting. It's mind melting. Yeah, this was a big one. I'm very proud of them. I'm so thankful. But when Steven, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but Mark, you know, created Steven for his safety, and now once he let go of Steven, that's when the scales were balanced, and he made it to the field of reeds, into this beautiful realm. And obviously he's got to come back to life, but I think everyone needs to watch this episode. Everyone needs to watch this show. And I was ranting and raving about Oscar Isaac's performance before this episode started. And guys, you gotta give it to him. Like, that's who this man is. Gifted. He's talented. He's just talented. That's real talent there. That's heavy. It's beautiful. Mohamed, Diab. I mean, this is like I don't know. This is beautiful. I think now it's like, his WandaVision was up there for me. I was like, I loved WandaVision. But this has blown it away. They went somewhere else with this, and I don't know, like, they just got to keep going with this. Is just fantastic. I'm gonna have to rewatch this episode. I mean, I don't know if I want to, because it's depressing, but it's also just very empowering, very powerful, and very beautiful. So I did not expect it to go like this. Gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Really beautiful. Very thank you to everyone who's been a part of this series. truly, it's like from the bottom of my heart to see people who are struggling, but they're also doing their thing, being a hero, trying to protect themselves, trying to get through their trauma. We need that. We need to see more of this, and Oscar Isaac has done a fantastic job. This is amazing. It's beautiful, and it's cultural. It's everything. So thank you so much, and thank you guys for watching. I cannot wait to see where this goes. This has been a freaking amazing show. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everyone.